Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be learning the chocolate version of the melt in your mouth butter cookies. The original recipe was loved by many of y'all, and I'm happy to share the chocolate version today. And this comes with a beautiful decadent chocolate ganache in between. So let's get baking. Starting with the ganache, which is the filling for the cookies, we will take a 1/4 cup of fresh cream, which weighs about 55 grams. To this, we will add chopped chocolate, which is double the quantity, that is 110 grams. Now taking this over a very low heat, making sure we do not burn the chocolate, stirring it constantly and bringing it to a consistency just like I have shown here. Allow this to cool for a minute or two, and using a plastic wrap or a cling wrap, press it against the surface of the ganache to prevent any kind of film or crust forming on it while it cools. Set it aside in the refrigerator for about an hour. Starting with the recipe for the cookies, we will take room temperature butter, which weighs 100 grams, that is about half a cup. A quick mention on weighing and measuring the ingredients have been shown in my previous video. Now, coming back to this recipe, we will whisk the butter with the hand beater or the electric whisk until it's pale and light in color. Avoid skipping this step as it is important for the cookies to be light and airy. So whisking it for a good 3 minutes would help you get that texture. To this we'll be adding 1/8 teaspoon of vanilla extract and whisk that in as well. Next, using the sieve in the same bowl, we'll be taking icing sugar, which is 25 grams or 3 tablespoons. Whisk it in just as well, making sure all the sugar has been incorporated into the butter. Once again, taking the sieve in the same bowl, we will take in the rest of the dry ingredients, that is 110 grams of flour, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and 2.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Sieve it all through, making sure removing any kind of lumps there may be. Now, using the spatula, ensuring we do not want any of the flour flying out of the bowl, we will bring it all together. But making sure we do not overmix it, as this will only make the cookies tougher. And finally, giving a quick whisk, making sure taking in all the butter there may be on the whisk blades. And after you're done, make sure to get all the dough out of the whisk blades. Next, we will take in 2 piping bags, ensuring it to be more sturdy, using one for the dough. And in case you see any air pockets, we can remove it with the help of a bench scraper, just like I had shown in the previous video. Using a closed startup nozzle for the second bag, we will place the bag with the dough in it. Next, we will take our tray lined with the parchment paper. Taking our piping bag with the dough and holding it upright in a vertical position and making a swirl just like I'll be showing. Starting from the center and moving out. You can tuck the ends in with the help of your fingertips. And this time I'm skipping the step of refrigerating them before baking, as some of y'all had asked me about the same. Although it would be best to work in a chilled room to help maintain the temperature of the dough. This would help avoid the cookies from spreading and losing its shape while baking. If there is a recipe you'd like me to share, Do let me know in the comments below. And once again we will use the pen scraper to ensure we get all the dough towards the tip of the bag. Our cookies are ready to be baked. These will go into the preheated oven at 170 degrees for about 15 minutes. While the cookies are baking, here's a quick tip on using the two piping bags. We can easily transfer the bag with the dough into another bag with a different nozzle. Here I'm piping out thin strips just to give it a more delicate look. And these of course will bake for just about 7 minutes in the oven. Our cookies are ready and out of the oven. While we allow them to cool completely on a wire rack, we will get our ganache ready. Taking the ganache which has firmed up in the refrigerator, we will transfer it into a bowl and whisk it on a low speed until just light and fluffy. This should take just about a minute or two. Now using a small star-tip nozzle for the ganache, we will transfer it into the piping bag. Now comes the best part of filling the cookies with the chocolate ganache. Using the swirl method just like we did for the cookies, we will pipe out the ganache on one of the cookies and sandwich it between the second one. And here we have it, our delicious melt in your mouth chocolate butter cookies. And these little strip cookies look even more delectable. Time for a taste test. These are the best melt in your mouth chocolate butter cookies ever. And what's more, these melt in your mouth butter cookies are synonymous with nostalgia and holiday season, making it the perfect gifting for the holidays. So go ahead and whisk away. Happy baking! And if you did like it, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Bye for now.